Some laws of indices here for GCSE or IGCSE. So we've got x to the power of a times x to the power of b, and I'm just going to give you some of the laws that you need going into your exam. When you've got these two letters or numbers the same, you can keep that the same, and if there's a times in between, we add these two indices. So this one will just be a plus b. With a divide, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to have that as a minus b, so that one divided by, so it's this one take away b. X to the power of 0, it's not 0, it's actually 1. It doesn't matter what number x is, anything to the power of 0 is always 1. X to the power of a to the power of b. Now I've found students get a little bit confused with this one. We don't add these two like here. We multiply this, so it's x to the power of a and then to another power, so this becomes x to the power of a times b. And x to the power of 1 stays as whatever the number is, just x, different from here. So if this number is 10, 10 to the power of 1 will be 10. Now have a look at those rules, make a note of them, and we've got some questions over here on the other page. You can pause the video and I'll do the answers and explanations afterwards. Okay, so our rule, if we've got the multiply here, is we're going to make this simply x to the power of 7, and we add these two up. X to the power of 1 will stay as x. Now I've put some numbers into here, so I've got these big numbers here. They're called, big word here, the coefficient. But just think of them as the big numbers, and we're going to multiply these two big numbers together. 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we've got these x times x, and we're going to use the same rule we did up here. So it becomes x to the power of 2 and 5 added together to give me 7. Now a similar thing here, I need to do 12 divided by 2, and that one's 6. And the x to the power of 6, now I'm going to take away x to the power of 3. So that becomes x to the power of 3. 6 take away 3. Now this rule was simply the one where we multiply out, so this becomes x to the power of 15. Done. X to the power of 0, remember this one? 1. Now here, this one is another one that catches students out. We need to times the 4 and the 5 together for the power of x, but the 2 is going to be to the power of 5. So I'm just going to do a little bit of working out here. 2 to the power of 5, and then we've got x to the power of 20. Now 2 to the power of 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 32. And x to the power of 20. And all of those have been done without a calculator. Okay, very important that you know those rules of indices, very simple rules to start with.